Welcome back to Dukascopy TV. I'm Darren McDermott. I have Bernhard Schicht in the studio with me from Stash Networks, and he's going to tell me all about how to develop a JForex robot. So welcome today.
Hi, Darren.
So what are the main components?
First, we must think of how a strategy is executed especially we speak about JForex, and a robot actually is a strategy in JForex. So because it's a program, we have different components and we have to think of different components especially. And so the way it is executed means there are ticks, there are bars, there are start commands, there are end commands. So these commands have to be implemented in a way that it can be executed by the computer. So first of all, we have to think of is what parameters we want to use. We have to give commands to the program what can be executed later with the ticks, what can be done with the ticks and with the bars. So these inputs will be done by a preset window in JForex. This will be taken into the platform, into the executing strategy, the robot, and then it will take ticks and or bars and calculate indicators or changes or pattern recognition, and then it executes all the training you want to do.
And tell us about the development steps.
The first step is to find a right strategy idea, I want to say. That means the best discretionary strategy is also the best automatic strategy. So what I found after implementing so many strategies already in Dukascopy, robots also called, discretionary traders, they tested their ideas a lot in their trading, and then to make these into an automatic system, it's way better than just to write down anything you have read in a book or something like that. Because you proved by yourself, by your own trading, that it is working, and then you can put it into practice. So after knowing what you want, you write it down, and we call it in computer science, we call it specification, and you give it to a software developer, or the software developer helps you, like our company, to develop a specification. So we do it together, but mainly it's from the trader. And this specification is then based for a quotation, for the costs, and also for a proof of how it will work. So after implementation, after running the strategy, it should exactly do what you have specified in the specification. So that's the main step.
And what exactly does rapid prototyping mean?
It means that after you did the specification and you start to implement the software, you send beta version or alpha version. We call it alpha versions if it's not yet perfectly implemented, but you can see something. It also trades, it also takes some indicators, it takes some pattern recognition, for instance, and it starts trading already, but it's not fully implemented. So you push forward a development step, a very early development step, also to the customer as a supplier for this. And the customer can check if it's really working like what he thought about it when he defined the specification. So if there's anything wrong, very early stage, so we can change it. And as we push it forward, next version, it means it's a rapid prototyping. So at any step you have a new prototype.
Okay, and talking about moving forward, how do you nurture such a strategy?
Yes, that's also part of our work. You have to think of, there might be many questions. Maybe you don't understand an entry of an order or of a position, and you don't know why there was an exit of the position. So we have to discuss it with the customer and to think of maybe we can improve it even after we have specified it. So we get sure that it is really the version the customer demanded.
Bernhard, thank you very much for coming back.
Thank you, Darren.
And thank you for watching Dukascopy TV. Now do stay tuned as we have plenty more interviews heading your way. See you soon.